What's up, everybody? Welcome to Super Friends, a very special edition of Super Friends, actually. I am Yellow Lantern Lurk, also known as Luke on the podcast. And for those of you guys that don't know, I've never hosted, but this is a special occasion, as I've said. We have the Crisis on Infinite Loops. Joining me is the...
I'm sorry, can I just... I had no idea you had never hosted before when I asked you to host.
He did host, Luke.
Has he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you hosted episode 2, dude. Way back.
How do you remember that?
It's ingrained in
I
there
remember
somewhere.
everything in this.
He's the watcher.
If you guys...
the editor.
If you guys think that... I'm just saying, if you guys think you heard a Wild Will in the background, you are correct in that. Because not only do we have the usual suspects, Tim, Nick, and on occasion, CJ.
Kaiser Soze, yeah.
Kaiser CJ.
We also have, the Marvelite crew with us today.
What? Oh my god!
Nobody asked for.
Throwing a wrench into every work.
Damn straight.
Of course, we have Will.
Was Gucci.
We got Failwell34, or Mikey.
What a dooski.
And
You said it.
my Marvel counterpart, the yin to my yang, Lukel.
The black to your white.
This is the podcast literally no one asked for or probably wants.
That's true.
You know damn well these
knows
people
I
want
We
this
did have some people
podcast.
that got really excited for it. There were some people seemed to enjoy it.
No, dude, there was a guy that commented, he's like, oh, I thought this was for the movie Crisis
Yeah, he
on
was like, I
Infinite
got
Loops."
excited. And I was like, no.
Oh, DC's going in a new direction
The
with these Luke
cinematic
things.
feature, Crisis on Infinite Loops.
Oh, that poor man got
Good luck that ever
the
happening.
rug pulled straight from underneath his ass.
That's what I was.
But,
so he was saying he saw Crisis on Infinite and got disappointed, and I really am sorry if he's watching this. But then I looked back at the title and I was like, so you read the first 3 words, and you just stopped, and that was it's good to know. Like that tells me
I don't think-
for our videos in the future, just gotta wait for the first 3 words. Just like everything important has to go right in those 3 words.
It'll be just like X-Men confirmed for.
And then, it's like never crossing over into the MCU. But we'll talk about that on the second half of this podcast. No.
Yes, we will.
But first, I think we have another special guest that you need to introduce, Lurk.
Yes, that's true. Loot Crate. For those of you that don't know, today's episode is brought to you by Loot Crate. You can save 10% on any subscription just by using our exclusive link, www.trylootcrate.com / Hybrid Network. Don't put a hashtag.
Hashtag Hybrid
And
Network.
the promo code is Bridge10. This is, again, to get you guys saving 10% on any of our subscriptions. And, Loot Crate. It's
good
Great
stuff.
service.
Yeah.
Some of you
For
guys
those
use
Mikey.
curious, this month's theme for December is Revolution. It has stuff from Firefly, the Assassin's Creed movie, and Mr. Robot.
What's funny is I feel like they had another plan, and then as soon as the presidential election happened, they were like, "Well,
No.
we got to pull something off
Revolution.
the top shelf." Revolution.
Vive la Revolution!
There we go. Started
Vive
that.
la révolution.
I'm just here to
We're
laugh
off
in the
the
background.
rails.
Hey guys, no one likes our banter.
You're right.
Oh.
What are we gonna do? Because
This
we
is
only
very
have
true.
one topic this week because we were planning on banter.
No, we gotta introduce everybody and be
Yes.
like, yo, how you been? What's good?
That's true. How have you guys? It's only. Can I tell the people a story a little bit?
Sure.
Go for it.
So I feel like we thought up this idea pretty soon after we started the podcast. We said we'd love to do a crossover, and then we were like, okay, we'll wait until episode 52 because kind of you guys are comic book fans, But so we were going to wait until episode 52, and then one thing led to another, and I believe Marvelite had missed some episodes, and so Super Friends took a hiatus, and then once we got back from NYCC, we realized that was kind of a mistake to be taking a break like that. So we just kind of, restarted it, but it's been a long road to get to this point, and I'm really actually glad that it's happened, despite all the things I said before recording about killing myself when we weren't starting recording. I love all of you.
Yeah, blame those Marvelite guys. They're the reason that it was delayed. Yep.
We're going to have...
Wait,
All those bad eggs.
Wait,
Yeah.
that
Civil
joke is
War
actually
here in a
happening
second.
right now?
Including that Nick guy, too.
Little did you know, we tried doing this several times, but we just kept getting delayed till midnight. We just said fuck it and left.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought this was a joke. Wow, we're actually recording. I'm just kidding.
Michael's like, well, let me pull up Audacity and try and catch up. No.
Yeah, let me try and salvage this.
Congrats, Michael, on
But,
20K. I was going to say 40K, and then I realized, well, you're going to hit that by, tomorrow. You're going crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
thank
failed
you,
me.
man. I appreciate
Yeah,
that,
just
bro.
keep crying on camera, dude. People eat that kind of crap up.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Hit
yeah.
20K on my
I could
channel.
get more
Pretty cool.
views. Are you saying I could get more views on my reactions if I cried?
Oh, absolutely.
Show your tits.
Oh, I
Show all the tits.
Show your little
Take
kid.
your
I've
top
stopped
off.
working out. I can show the people something. We'll see how that works.
You might have
Give
to
him-
pull a
give him a little
Will
flop.
and then like literally jump out of your seat and rip your shirt off like he did for the Civil War II trailer.
Dude, I still stand by the fact that was the first trailer reaction up. I'm sorry.
No,
It
you
was.
beat me. You scooped me to it. You did. You scooped me.
Oh,
I think the
jeez.
trailer went up at 12. I had my reaction up at 12:02
Yep.
Ooh, how is that possible?
because I don't edit my shit.
The trailer was 2 minutes long.
except for my slow moving reviews of black films. That's a thing slowly happening.
That's true.
Like that Lincoln movie?
Like what?
Like that Lincoln movie?
I mean, I'm trying to have Baby Boy out by tomorrow. If I actually do that.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen Moonlight? I've heard that's incredible. I need to watch it.
I've heard that is very good as well, but
I-
it's only playing in
theaters.
one theater in Toronto.
I have been meaning
Really?
to see it.
Dude,
Yes.
you guys are plebs. Where do you live? In the middle of nowhere?
I live in the South where
Dude,
they
you're starting
make
to sound like Schnepp
racism.
in that tweet.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Only people in LA and New York are cool. Like me and Tim.
Confirmed.
We could stay here all day, tell everybody where we live so they can come beat us up like AAV Club. But
Ooh.
Come catch
we
these
actually
hands.
have some
I call
topics
collect.
today. We actually have one topic, but it's a pretty big, decently sized one. And I'm actually going to probably hand it over to you guys because, again, I don't know too much about it. But TV time, the Flash episode, Alchemy's identity was revealed along with Savitar, was more about him. But really big stuff happened this week.
Yes.
What were y'all guys' thoughts, those of you that actually saw the Flash? I know there's a few people I think haven't been caught up.
Yeah,
but-
Nick, I know you were looking forward to this the Kevin Smith directed episode. So I know a lot of people watching this probably watched your review. What did you think of the episode? Just tell us maybe a little more in detail.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
Yeah,
solid.
There you go.
I like
It's
it.
good. Straight from the
I
horse's
like
mouth.
Flash.
Should Kevin Smith direct the Flash movie?
Yes.
Not sure.
Flash,
no.
No, no.
No.
Well, I mean, he could, but he would most likely leave.
here's the thing that kind of gets me about Kevin Smith. I don't mind if he directs like the Flash, or I wouldn't even mind if he directed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But what would bug me is if he directed something higher budget, because he's been on camera stating before that he doesn't give a shit if it's campy or doesn't make any sense. Just the fact that his superheroes are coming to life on some kind of screen, he is willing to overlook plot holes and everything else. Like literally.
I kind of see the. I mean,
Yeah, that
I
sounds
kind of
good to
respect
me.
that. But I mean,
He's just
think
such a
there's
fanboy,
little-
dude. He's such a fanboy of
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
There's a little
absolutely.
bit. There's a little part in like all of us, I think, that can relate to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially, I mean, I definitely have been there before. I think some of you, if you've seen some of my reviews, know that. But this was a huge episode. We got, of course, the reveal of Alchemy, which spoilers ahead if anybody's kind of DVRing the Flash episode to wait until they get back.
Skip-
I haven't
skip ahead.
watched it yet, but go ahead.
Spoilers. Yeah, just skip ahead. We probably have timestamps somewhere. That was huge. But what's funny is it was huge, but it's something that literally I think every single person expected. And so in
Yeah.
a way, it really disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mainly
was it
because I had another
Malfoy?
theory working, but so what did you? Anybody really love or hate that reveal? Anybody feel? extremely-
I was okay with it for the most
Well-
part. I feel like there's going to be more to it than just that based on his reaction.
Truth.
Ooh.
I mean, they've kind of set up some things, especially in the CW shows. It seems like they've set up some things about potentially. They kind of seem like false flags, if that makes sense. Especially the thing with in Arrow with Detective Lance. They kind of set him up to look like he might be taking the fall for something, but he's probably gonna not be revealed to not be that. So do you think that could happen with Dr. Alchemy? Do you think it might not be Julian?
I think that there's a chance that it may not have been him to start off with, but he's moving to Julian now.
True.
Because that's a really good point, because I actually think I mentioned it to Nick after the episode aired. The way that it was phrased, it almost seemed like Julian. There was two alchemies, and Julian is going to be the new alchemy or something like that. because they even showed like him having a bunch of like lackeys or whatever it was, like followers. So it almost seems like alchemy could be just replaced easily.
True. Could also be like a multiple Earth situation. They've set that up.
Yeah,
Or
it could
maybe
be.
it was him from another Earth, or maybe it was someone else from another Earth.
You know who I thought it was, honestly? I thought it was going to be Hunter Zolomon.
No.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
again.
Okay. Let's
I wouldn't
let's
have
see.
expected that.
Alternate timelines check. Incomplete multiverse check. I mean, like they could literally just keep bringing the same character, just different variations of the same character back and back and back. I mean, I don't think
You mean
that's
like-
what's going to happen,
They
but
do
that
already.
could definitely.
Like you've been doing with
I
Harrison.
personally, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of was calling the Julian thing from a mile out, just because it seemed like the simplest and most rational explanation. It's like, oh, here's this guy that hates,
Barry Allen.
Barry hates
But
the
that's-
Flash, and is going to, it's like, oh man, he's suddenly who's in this, new
you think-
season is going to be revealed.
That's
to be the
such
villain of the
garbage
season.
storytelling. That's some shit that Jane the Virgin would pull, which I've
You
caught
can't
up
talk
on.
like
by the
that
way.
on here.
Jane
Don't
the
you
Virgin.
come for my girl Jane like that?
can't talk like
real
that.
Talk? Like,
No, I love Jane the Virgin, but I'm just saying that's some predictable shit.
It is.
And
Even, like Jane the Virgin
Listen,
keeps
we
me
might
guessing
have
more than the
words.
Flash does, and that bothers me.
ooh, damn.
I'll be
We're
honest
gonna
though,
have
with that
words
episode,
after the
though,
podcast because I can't abide this. I said we're gonna have words after the podcast, Will, because I can't abide this trash talking on.
Hey man, I love Jane. I fucked with Jane, but that bitch Petra.
But you said she was a virgin. Though. No, okay, let's.
Call
Moving
my girl
right
a virgin? The fuck?
Oh my god, this podcast is
the,
not safe for work people.
It's not. It's really not, especially if
What-
you're listening
yo.
to it like blasting out your speakers. I mean, the other big theory
Yeah,
that I
if
had
you're-
seen was that it was going to be Cisco's brother, like his dead brother. It's like an alternate version of that. I really enjoyed that. I felt like that might have been a really good way to advance Cisco's story and also use the the alternate universe thing that they've kind of been setting up. Bring
we-
a big character back?
So one thing about alchemy was his voice, right? So if I think it was kind of bait that it was Julian too, is the fact that he had that altered voice, because if they didn't have that modifier on it, you could easily tell it's Julian. So
Exactly. Well, that's kind
Yeah,
of the
but
thing.
Zoom had that too.
Can we talk about like the big elephant in this episode?
Go
Which
ahead.
is I mean the name of the episode was Killer Frost, and
yeah.
she was kind of like the story there for a little bit.
She was kind of there.
I
I
don't
was hoping there would be an actual.
I
big
don't
elephant.
like I'm just gonna say this. I don't like this Killer Frost for multiple reasons.
You don't?
No, for multiple reasons.
Go
One,
ahead, explain.
one. I think
Let's get
her,
one of those famous Lucal rants.
well, I'm just saying,
on,
like
Super
her
Friends.
Earth, at least her Earth
Okay.
2 counterpart, I thought was garbage. And for some reason, like Danielle Panabaker, she can't act very well when it comes to playing a bad person. Like I can really tell that she's trying hard to act when she's trying to be bad. And like I don't like it, it's almost cringeworthy to me, and it almost
what
really
do you mean? She's a baddie.
no, it takes the immersion
Hey.
out of the show for me. And like that was just one
Dude, stop
negative
being mean to my waifu.
one negative element about the show. And also too, I'm sorry, but there's nowhere in real world physics where becoming evil or getting superpowers of some kind makes your voice echo. I mean, like that
It doesn't.
There's
That was
also no.
so annoying.
There's also no grounding in physics where you get super speed from a particle
Or
accelerator.
from
That's science-
Grounding
sci-
in
with the
physics
fire.
and getting
Science
superpowers
fiction.
makes you inherently evil.
well, okay, yeah, and that's another
Yeah, that
thing.
was
like,
kinda stupid.
Her powers is like her powers are almost like changing her psychology. It's like, it's like the more I use my powers, the more I'm becoming evil, and I'm like, that makes no sense to me.
Dude,
Yeah,
only
c-
cold-hearted
The
people
more
are evil,
ambivalent
though.
towards good
Yeah,
and evil, I
because
become.
initially her mom was just like, the more you use your powers, the more permanent they become. I'm like, that's fucking sick. Did you play Infamous 2?
Yeah,
that was
I
so
know,
cool.
and it's like,
uh,
it's like, but that's not what they're saying. Like, it's not becoming harder for her to reverse. It's just like it's becoming harder for her to be her. Like she even referred to
I
herself.
understand
But that- and
to
the
an
thing is
extent,
that-
but it seems completely like psychosomatic to me, and that might be what they build up to. I will say, like giving that character the benefit of the doubt, because I agree with you in some points on Danielle Panabaker, but giving that character and her arc the benefit of the doubt, it hasn't been fully explained yet. Like what's going on? Like I feel like there's still some more room for them to tweak it a little bit.
There's
right?
still no way
I have
that
some
they're going to be
issues
able to
with it,
explain
too,
her
though.
voice echoing.
There's
Yeah,
always
Michael, what are you
time.
thinking?
Because then, like, dude, like they just switched it like so quick in the episode, and it kind of bothered me. She went like when they needed her. Barry's like, "Kill me. You're gonna have to do that," and then she just goes back to like being, "Oh, everything's all good. I'll
That
help
was
Wally
great.
out."
It was
We
a
good.
great scene.
Yeah, she already tried to kill him earlier in the episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Luke, you're gonna have so many Disney peers coming after you after that comment.
I know. Yep. There
There was
we
a
go.
Frozen reference.
Every show
I
has
also
a
would have
Frozen
killed him.
reference.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna get so much hate from everyone
Yay.
because like Danielle's everyone's waifu on that show. So
No.
So it'll be par for the course of
That
our
does,
Super
that does
Friends
not
episode.
speak for all of us, sir. Iris is
Patty
bae.
left. Since Patty left. Although Iris
yeah.
is still, yeah.
Iris-
But no, the
Iris was second when Patty came along
Iris is
because
a day one
Patty
dude.
went to
But
Patty.
no, but I mean, my thing with Danielle Panavic is like she plays that character kind of like, and it was cool to see her in Earth 2 and be able to flex her muscles a little bit. But it's like she's just like this science. I want to say like the one thing that I keep coming back to is like soccer mom. Like she just seems like just this
Yeah.
soccer mom that happens to be a scientist. That's like the demeanor. It's like I don't. So it's like when she tries to be evil, it's like I imagine it's just like the same like I guess like it's like she's snapping at children is the which is kind of cool
Yeah.
but not usually. It's like she's like chastising a child. Really,
Also,
to me.
can we talk about the fact that in last episode when Cisco vibed her, and he's like, I did see something. I saw us fighting each other. Clearly we're evil. I'm just thinking, you could have been training one another? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
not,
true.
that was my first thought. He's like, we're
Or
clearly
you
evil.
could have been evil.
Yeah, we had
Indeed,
costumes
you're
and we're using our powers. We must be evil because the only good person on this show is the Flash.
That's some X-Men logic right there. But
Yeah.
Only one superhero
Yeah.
allowed.
Were there
That's
were there
true.
any other DC shows this week or?
there was
Oh,
only
Supergirl
Supergirl
aired
something
before
big
this.
to
I
Oh
talk about.
yeah,
guys.
I missed those
Although,
episodes
I mean,
too.
before we get into Supergirl, can we talk about Savitar a little bit, Mike?
No.
Yeah.
Savitar?
Oh, Nick doesn't want to talk about Savitar. We're moving on. All right.
He's
He wasn't
Sorry,
really in
don't
the
worry, guys.
episode all that
Don't
much.
you
he
don't
was
you
in
mean
like the first
Godspeed?
2 minutes.
I know. I
last
agree.
two.
Yeah, he definitely was, and it's I'm excited for him a little bit, even though I feel like they're gonna. I'm a little worried with how they made him look.
He looks
and
like
the fact that
Megatron,
there's been
dude.
No explanation. He does.
Didn't they
He
pull a
doesn't even look like
Zoom with him
They
What Earth?
where he
do you
ran
think he's
around the
from?
city and busted up the Flash's face again?
Cybertron, dude. He's not even from an Earth.
Yeah.
Franchise hopping.
Cybertron,
Franchise hopping.
Savitar, close enough.
I don't know. I just hope they don't fuck him up. That's all I wanted to say. But
He's
you know,
cool. I mean, like from what we've
There's
seen.
not really too much
No,
there.
I
to
really
fuck up.
enjoy it. I'm not crazy about the look. I mean, I'm kind of hoping it's going to be like an armor or something, but I don't know how that would really make sense.
I love the whole aspect of him being like so fast that nobody can see him really.
Well, he's like what?
Well, that's
He's like 8 feet tall.
Well, that's legitimately something I would like to see them get into, is because like Savitar in the comics he was when he first came out. It was the mid '90s, and Wally West was the Flash. And in the comics, if you know anything about it like this, Wally was a Speed Force conduit. He was technically faster than Barry, and now recently they've said, well, Barry's very fast. He's the fastest man alive. We can't just have Wally be faster. The thing that was so dangerous about Savitar was another Speed Force conduit and had all of those powers as well. And so that's kind of why I think from that technical sense, the fact that he's so much faster than Barry is pretty incredible so far. But I'm still a little worried. But we can talk Supergirl.
I'm the fastest man alive. Proceeds to
little
get
bit.
outsped by basically fucking everybody.
I'm the
Except for
fastest man alive. Like,
Yeah, I still
briefly.
don't think that he's moving too fast for people to see. I still think it's the armor, because half the time he's standing still.
He's doing the.
And when they
elites
froze
thing.
him, you still couldn't see him.
my thing is, if the Flash is
The
so
Arbiter.
fast he can go through time, how is he not the How do people outrun him and not accidentally do that? How did Zoom not speed
Lazy
past
writing.
him? Yeah, how did Zoom not speed past him and be like, oh shit, and like slip back into 1987 or something?
To go through time, you have to shift into maximum overdrive. No.
you gotta go, Leroy.
Not when I shift into maximum overdrive.
Maximum overdrive.
The little
You need
So
what you need is
Supergirl then.
But no, about Supergirl.
Yeah,
I'll just give you my
Cyborg.
Thoughts, dude.
Cyborg. Oh
Cyborg
god,
suits.
I have. Oh my fucking shit.
Didn't Max Landis pitch this idea back in like 2012?
I mean,
So
Or
I
when he-
missed
no,
Supergirl
when
his
this
version
week.
was a little. His version of like. Are you talking about his Death and Return of Superman?
Yeah.
It was a
No,
little
no,
different.
no,
than
not
that.
his Death and Return, but his Superman pit for Death of Superman pitch.
Yeah, it was a little. I think it was a little different than that. Per
That's right.
se.
He was Brainiac in that one. My bad.
more. Well, Brainiac was.
Dude, Max
that's
Landis
so.
is shit.
It's been
Next
so
topic.
long since I watched that.
Yo,
but the-
Leo, Nick in with the cucks. Oh my god.
Nick don't give a shit. Well, Nick, what did you think of Supergirl?
Yeah, this was a great episode. I love Supergirl.
I'm right there
Now.
with you, Nick, man.
I like Supergirl.
I still got.
Yeah, I'm
see.
behind.
But I am liking the more I watch
I'm
it.
behind by like 4 episodes, but I like it.
I'm behind
Show me the receipts.
by about like 16 episodes.
I'll show you my CW episode. I was last on episode like 4.
Well, as somebody who reacted to the show, feel free to go check that out if you like. Links in the description down below. I thought it was a fantastic episode, probably my favorite of the season. I just thought it was really well done. All the side plots were on point. The main story of the episode was great. We got some big reveals in terms of like Cyborg, Superman, which was dope. We even got like a quick, catch up with Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian.
And
which was pretty
Thing.
cool.
And the Martian girl.
Yeah,
And Guardian, dude. James
and Guardian, like,
Oh,
they
God.
really touched upon all the big aspects that have been going on this season so far. And even a big reveal from the last season, too. We've seen a character we haven't seen in a while. I just thought,
Oh, shit.
overall, the episode was just really well done, executed, and directed as well. They had a little RC flair to it at some points, which was really cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, we also got a pretty big Easter egg. Easter egg there for anybody keeping track or maybe watching this channel a little bit. Probably our best sign yet that Batman does exist somewhere in this universe. And
Yeah.
a lot of people pointed out, it's like, well, he's been teased before. It's like, kind of. Like, he was teased in The Flash. They got the Wayne merger thing in Season 1. I guess there was an Arrow teaser somewhere. But this is kind of the biggest... There was a World's Finest at some point.
Oh shit, dude.
In
damn.
Supergirl's universe. There was
That would
a
have been
World's
so
Finest.
cool to see.
Dude, there was a good
Yeah,
BVS
but this
somewhere.
was the thing that I
No,
mentioned
no.
to
It was
you
World's
guys
Finest,
before.
which is better.
Well, that's debatable, but
McGregor.
This was the
What
thing that-
triggers. But
This was the
always
thing
get
that I
one
mentioned
stab
before
in
to you
per
guys. It
episode.
wasn't on a podcast, but they did this same exact thing in Smallville. It doesn't mean anything until they actually show something.
Look,
That's
you
true.
leave
Okay.
you leave the Justice hoodies out of this.
Whoa,
Look,
Tim.
look.
Don't come here with counter opinions here. Come
Don't
on,
you
whoa.
cuck me like this, bro. Like, I mean,
I mean, it feels like it's
Just kidding.
a really big hint, though. Like, I mean, we're never gonna see him.
This
Obviously,
was, I mean,
but
this was the reason, and some people. Armin was on Twitter about it, and he kind of made a good point. It's like, it's been teased before, it's just another teaser, and like some people were in the comment section talking about it like that. I was like, but this is really like on another level. This isn't just like a one-off line or like a
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, Tim, shut up. It's not like a paragraph.
Shut your mouth.
If you believe in your hearts and you dream big enough,
Luke,
it is.
if you believe,
it's all
Luke,
canon.
Luke, if I believe that it's here, it's here.
CJ,
all right?
I'm
Like,
still,
if
I'm still pissed you wouldn't let me out of my seat to leave that day.
I had to hold
think
you
this is a
down
game?
physically. I mean, this is like the biggest confirmation.
Oh,
Well, not confirmation. It's at the very least the biggest Easter egg yet, because she actually, basically overtly references Batman. But that's maybe it's just a one-off line to Tim. I don't know,
Man.
guys. Maybe I should.
They
be
literally
excited.
said a Dark Knight in Gotham in Smallville and a wondrous woman.
That's cool. That's really
Stupid.
fantastic.
I mean, they're just cool hints.
so
though.
stupid.
Like,
Yeah, I love how Armin was like, yeah, it's just another hint. Then he made a video right after, after
Hey,
ours.
Yeah, man. Gotta get those views up.
Pupils, but no.
it's always good. It's always
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
Gotta. We're all fighting for money.
oh, yeah, I mean, we're all
With
we're
like
all-
the same title too.
We're here hustling, but the
Look, we gotta make ends meet.
we
What,
have to.
what did you guys
That's
think
why we
about
need
like the
Luke
big
Creeper.
reveals in the episode, though?
The, oh my god!
What?
What were the reviews?
I don't really want to get started on Cyborg Superman. I'd
Please,
like
well,
someone else
okay,
to-
someone explain it to me in like 30 seconds because I didn't watch the episode.
Yeah, I haven't
So-
watched the
Someone
episode
red
yet.
pill me.
It's revealed that the original Hank Henshaw is alive. He was saved by Cadmus, and they turned him into a cyborg. And so now
Superman.
he's... God, don't
So
you-
he's not
Cyborg
Martian
Superman.
Manhunter?
You are-
No,
Well,
no.
so
the
when John
actual
Johns
Hank
came
Henshaw was a
down-
dude.
John
Martian-
Jones is pretending to be
Yes,
him.
he
Yeah.
took the form of Hank Henshaw, and that's his like kind of disguise. But
What?
now the real Hank Henshaw is back. He's evil, and he's. I'm not even gonna. I refuse to call him Cyborg Superman.
Which
I-
why?
Dude, that's comic
Does he
accurate though.
call
Hank
himself
Henshaw,
Cyborg
Cyborg.
It is
Superman.
no. It is comic accurate in that Hank Henshaw is Cyborg Superman, but it's missing the thing from the comics where Hank Henshaw in the comics was only Cyborg Superman because they made him into a cyborg version of Superman with.
Yeah,
Hank
that's
Henshaw's
racist
brain.
just because he's black.
It's just, no, it's 'cause he doesn't look like Superman.
Yeah, but I'm
Because he
so-
doesn't look.
No,
Nick,
that does
you can't
make
even say
sense,
that to
though.
me.
Actually, no, it does make sense. I mean,
Like,
granted,
he's more like Cyborg at
I mean,
this point.
exactly.
than
I'm like, he
Cyborg.
Whoa,
basically
don't say
is. He's like
Cyborg just
evil-
because he's black now. Oh, come
Oh
on, that's
my
ridiculous. I'm just kidding.
That one. All right, you know what? That
This
one's
is why
fair.
CJ didn't want to talk about it now.
Scientifically, Superman should be black because he absorbs power from the sun, and
agree.
melanin absorbs from the sun.
No,
this
Will,
is
don't
way
go
off the
there.
He
rails.
doesn't need protection from the sun.
No,
If
don't
they
go there,
wanted to call,
Will.
oh my god, if they wanted to call him
The worst crossover
I
ever.
swear, if people start talking about fucking melanin.
people are gonna start shitting on me like the same way with. It's not even the same thing as the Wally thing. I'm pointing out the issue, and I was
No.
fine with the Wally thing for anybody keeping score 2 years ago. But
I'm not. He can't act.
Check the scoreboard, audience.
Check the receipts. But
Made up.
it's to me, it's like I just don't. It's like why would he call himself Superman instead of something else? Why would he not call himself like? It's like I'm Cyborg Supergirl.
Dude, he's like the
that makes
Terminator.
just
Yeah, I am Cyborg
That'd be honestly
Supergirl.
be funnier if he's just like, I'm Cyborg Supergirl. Wait, what?
Or I'm the Super Cyborg or something like. Is he just like the only possible explanation for him calling himself Cyborg Superman
It's
is that
fan
he's just
service.
not creative. It's
It's just fan service, pretty much.
I am
Unless they
above
figure out a way
man.
later on to make it make sense.
Michael. Nobody loves fan service more than me. I go apeshit for that. It's just to me. It just hit me wrong because the way he said it too.
And also,
He's like,
I am
also-
Cyborg Superman.
No, you,
Also, I would say I think the audience like that watches Supergirl mostly. I don't think they have any idea who Cyborg Superman
true.
is.
I do.
So- I'm talking about like the. Oh my god, whatever.
this picture of me.
Dude,
What
triggered.
triggers?
Trying to make a
Are
point.
you
Triggered.
This is the most triggerous
Trigger
episode
Squad.
ever.
McGregor's.
What did you expect?
Is there anything else?
Marvelite
Was there
triggered
anything
us
else with
before we got in.
Supergirl?
Oh god.
Yeah, was there anything else?
Legends? That was last week. I don't know if you guys want to
People
talk
still
about
watch
that.
Legends?
Yeah.
That show was shit
No,
after the third
no.
episode.
Dude,
Okay.
Legends is good now.
Okay.
Watch
It is?
Timeless, it's better.
You sure?
I
Alright.
would honestly say it's probably up there for the CW shows for me. It's enjoyable. It's a fun time.
Ooh,
Dude, even Vixen
can I do
hasn't
the,
brought me
so-
back
can
to
I
that
do a little
yet.
Loot Crate pull, real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Luke. Actually, I was so impressed with you doing that Loot Crate pull at the beginning. I am just going to steal the thunder real quick. So today's
ahead.
episode, the Crisis on Infinite Lukes, is brought to you by Loot Crate again. You can save 10% on any subscription just by using our exclusive link, www.trylootcrate.com/hybridnetwork, and the promo code BRIDGE10. If you haven't heard about Loot Crate, some of the guys here actually, use it, they get it, they pay for it. It's this awesome subscription service that sends you this incredible box of stuff each month. Each item in the box relates to a unique monthly theme. And this month's theme, as Tim said, is Revolution. It's got items from Assassin's Creed, Mr. Robot, Firefly, which I'm really interested in. I might have to. I know I'm not going to get a box for free, but I might have to pay for it this month. But it's so cool. Like this is happening right after the election. I guess it's kind of funny, but the subscription is worth way more than what you pay for it, and you can get it even cheaper with 10% off any subscription just by using that exclusive link, trylootcrate.com/hybridnetwork, and the promo code BRIDGE10. We now return you to your regularly scheduled podcast.
Dude, revolution against Trump.
Viva!
Viva.
Viva, viva. Let's
Thanks, Loot Crate. You're on our side.
R.I.P.
Imagine.
R.I.p.
Oh,
Luke,
God.
I'm going to turn it back over to you. Luke, it would be my honor if
All
you
right.
asked me to
Remove me
viewer
from the
questions.
group.
All right. I'm taking back control. These Marvelite cucks are ruining everything.
We make everything
All right.
better. We're like you,
Look,
but we
it's-
get more box
All
office
right, look.
results.
We're going into question time now. So we're hoping to get some good answers out of everybody.
Wait, we're doing questions?
So we've got.
Yeah.
We're doing question time.
Wait,
Questions.
what are we
Yeah.
doing right now? This is a podcast?
We're doing the
Coming
most,
from
Michael.
Philip Seuss. Philip Seuss says, #AskSuperFriends, do y'all think that there will ever be a solo Nightwing movie? And because we actually do have a resident Nightwing fan, I'm going to actually turn this over to CJ first.
It's a peaceful transition of power both ways. Do I ever think there will be a solo Nightwing movie? I hope so, but honestly, no. I just think unless he gets set up in the Batman movies first, which I sadly don't really expect to happen. I would be pleasantly surprised if it does, but there's a lot of ground to cover. Like maybe we're talking in like DCEU Phase 2, like post Justice League 2 or something like that, or maybe if he starts in the Titans movie, which is rumored to take place in the Cyborg movie, potentially there.
What? Why?
Remember this though, because I will come back to this question. But anybody else think there's going to be a?
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, there will be one, but I hope to hell it's not in the DCU.
Oh fuck!
We already got the
Gotta
greatest
get it in
Nightwing
there.
media ever,
Sick.
the Nightwing web series from the guys over at Eastmahawk.
I was gonna say it's
Give
not
him-
actually
give him
that
some
bad,
free.
but
Dude, that is some
I enjoyed
TV
it.
style directing. Right there.
I turned my brain off. It's actually CW quality. No, I turned my brain
It
off
is CW
and
quality.
enjoyed it if I didn't think it was Nightwing. If I didn't think of it as like Dick Grayson. It was pretty great.
It is honestly very
If I
CW
thought of it
quality.
as Ninjak, it's still not great, but
Yeah,
better.
if you take CW's quality and remove the romance, you have the web series. So it's
Yes.
Actually, Will, do you think there's ever going to be a Nightwing movie?
if my girl Harley has a chance at a film, anything is possible at this point.
Well,
At this
got,
point,
like, Margot Robbie
the sky is
really
the limit with the DC Extended
Basically.
Universe.
He'll announce as many films as it takes until they produce one.
Well, actually, just the DVD is the limit because it's.
DVD's
Ooh.
extended
Ooh.
cut is the limit.
Do you think there will be a Nightwing Extended?
I'm not even
Yes.
a DC fan, and that hit me deep.
Tim, do you think Nightwing has a chance in the DCEU?
Honestly, I don't think he has a huge chance of it just because I feel like if they're going to introduce anyone first, it's going to be Robin, and I feel if there's any Robin, it's going to be Damian at this point.
I love
Makes sense.
Damien. I hope so.
Murderous.
That'll make
murderous
Waru
Robin
Crook happy.
only
Yep.
fits.
Damien's okay.
Lukel, what
You
about
guys really
you?
want to know my answer?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Okay, you have to keep it below 30 seconds.
Actually, hold him to 15.
Oh God.
15 seconds. Aim,
I'll
for,
aim for
15.
15.
Ready,
do 30.
go.
All right.
Go.
Do I think
Start.
that he'll make his way? I think I have to agree with Tim. Honestly, they'll probably just do a Robin. But I was gonna say, what's the point if Robin kills, just like Batman? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Just make a Red
Everyone
Hood movie.
kills.
That was 15 seconds. Holy shit!
We did it. We reined him in.
Can we, Luke?
Awesome.
That's hosting skills right there. I have never been able
got
to
my leash
successfully
on him.
rein
We
in
have a Superman
Luke.
that says there's no one stays good in this world. Just saying.
This is going to be the lowest
putting it
rated
out there.
episode of Super Friends ever.
Minus
we have a
50,
Superman
let's
that
go,
murders
audience.
dislikes.
Murder Man.
Oh my god.
Michael,
Murder Man and Bat Murder.
Michael,
Yes.
real quick. Yes? Yeah, Michael, real quick. Nightwing movie.
I mean, if you believe hard enough, it's all connected. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for it.
Luke,
triggers-
if you thought the triggering was bad in this episode, just wait for Marvelite because with what we're going to talk about
buddy.
there, you will be butthurt.
Trigger.
No, I'm down
All
for
right.
that thing though. That'd be.
It's just gonna be a 40-minute Luke rant.
All right. All right. Moving on. Jalen asks, #SuperFriends, who is your favorite non-human Green Lantern?
Luke, answer.
I think
Luke.
that we don't really need to explain this too much. Just go, like, everyone just say it when I go call on your name. So, Nick, favorite non-human Green Lantern.
Kilowog.
All right. CJ.
I'm going to steal your answer, Sinestro.
Okay, that's fair. Tim Spiegler.
Erasia.
Said his full name. Will.
I don't have one, but I like Dexter. He's a Red
That's-
Lantern,
You have
though.
no
That's
strong
fair.
opinion.
You could have said Cornelius.
I don't know your lantern.
Luke.
So I forget his name, but the original Blue Lantern, I really like him. I read his origin story. And
You
he's one of
said
my
Green
favorite.
Lantern. How?
Yeah,
He's
it
one of
says
my
Green
favorite.
Lantern.
To be fair, one of you named someone that wasn't a Green Lantern.
CJ named somebody who from the Jeff
Wait,
Johns
who
movie.
named someone who wasn't a Green
Me,
Lantern?
technically, I named Sinestro.
Dude, if we're doing any Lantern, I would have
Sinestro
said
was a
Dexter.
Green Lantern.
he was
Jeff
a
Johns run.
Oh, Jesus.
Michael.
Luke, do you have any?
I just told you.
Okay, Michael.
Tomorrow too.
Okay, and mine is Chip.
Oh,
so
I like
I
that
love
little
Chip.
fly one too.
Chipper. I like Nort too, but that's besides the point. J Millions asks, cast Zac Efron in a DC role.
LOL.
I think he has the physicality and star power to be a
Oh, I've
superhero.
got this.
Ooh,
Zac
yeah.
Efron.
I already have my answer.
Then go.
CJ, what
I'm
do you
gonna
think?
get shit for this, but look at my background, look at my receipts, and know that when I say this, I mean it dead seriously. Zac
Dead
Efron.
ass B.
Zac Efron. I feel like if you take the tone of the Tim Seeley, Tom King books, Zac Efron is basically your perfect choice.
For who again?
For who?
Dick Grayson. Like,
Who else?
Really?
That's a
he's
ballsy
cut,
move.
He's ripped. He's hilarious. I think
Dude, he's on roids now. He could definitely do it.
he is
yeah.
on roids. That's basically
Yeah, dude,
Dick
he's
Grayson.
like 3% body fat. He's cut as fuck.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Actually, I think he would be a good Nightwing.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah, we all agree.
Hashtag
Next
Zack
question.
Reason.
Wait. What?
Luke is done. Luke is tired of these petty games.
I was gonna say Booster Gold, but
That's a good option too. Holy shit!
I could see that too, actually.
He actually could work as Booster.
He-
Or Ted, to be
he
honest.
has the humor chops for Booster, I would think, and the physique of a Greek god. My goodness.
Booster's known to have, as all superheroes are known to have.
Truth.
I'm gonna
But,
disagree though and say I don't think he's box office I don't think he makes movies get a lot of money, to be honest.
Didn't not Zack and
I
Miri?
think
you
the
guys say
Neighbors
that?
movies
Brother
have done
Dates?
pretty well.
The
Yeah, he
Wedding
does
Brothers?
good movies, dude. He gets he's a box office draw, dude. What?
Yeah, dude.
Is he actually?
He's got the
Yeah.
star power. I feel like that would
What was
draw
that? What was that
ladies.
movie I saw? It was like
Yeah,
what was
the
that
one
movie
with
he did like a year ago? It was like an EDM
High
movie. It
School
fucking
Musical.
flopped. It was
Oh
so
yeah, that
bad.
movie did flop. I know what you're talking about.
Wait, which
Awful.
one?
He was like the lead person in that movie, and it did not bring any.
Oh, yeah, that one
people.
flopped. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
about
which
an
one?
EDM road trip or some
Yeah,
shit.
but I mean, like, he has a bunch of other ones.
Oh,
And then
I
Neighbors
remember
too, that has like
that.
a bunch of
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people
yeah.
in it too. I don't know if
Yeah, I
he's-
remember
I
that.
fucked
It
with
was-
Chloe
it-
Grace Moretz, bro. She should be Stephanie Brown.
Truth.
You know. All right.
But if I had to choose
Gotta
one
go on,
person,
Jordan.
quickly, give me that. Let's go with Hal Jordan. Just fuck my shit up.
Can I just point out too?
Oh
that
wow!
Jay-
Actually, wait a minute. That's not too bad.
can I just point out that Jay Million's question wasn't really a question? It was more of a statement.
You know what,
the
Luke?
first-
You don't get to talk because
well-
this is in your podcast. This is the Super Friends.
The Flooper Friends.
The flooper flint.
Okay.
Luke
Thank you,
wants to go
Michael,
back
for
to his
that.
home universe now.
I really do.
Okay. Moving on. All right, everybody. Last
Wait.
question.
What?
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 Oh, I was gonna say he could be Grifter.
Oh, that's
All
possible.
right, cool beans.
I like that,
No, dude, he could be Barry Allen.
If that would happen.
bruh.
No, he can't.
Actually,
Fastest
The
man
Mighty
alive.
Speed. He'd be
Could
maybe
be Barry
maybe
Allen.
Bart.
This
Maybe
question
Bart
is this
Allen.
question is kind of a long one, guys.
So last question.
Yeah, last
So
question.
excited. So excited asks, if you guys had a choice to take Young Justice Season 3 from Greg Weisman or Spectacular Spider-Man Season 3 or a new X-Men show, which one would you guys get rid of out of those
it's
three?
like this person knew the crossover was coming.
I guess so.
To be fair,
but,
this was 2 weeks ago, and Nick ignored it, and I wanted to answer it.
True. That's
Good
yeah.
question.
I prefer.
That's
I
Yeah,
So-
Tim, why don't
switch
you
the
go
question
He
up,
made it-
and
He made it easier on us by saying not which one of these. He said basically pick 2 out of 3: Young Justice Season 3, Spectacular Spider-Man Season 3, or a new X-Men show.
Actually, you know what, Luke,
Yeah.
what do you think? Which of these would you cut?
which one of these would I cut? I'm actually gonna go with Young Justice 3 because there's no way that season 3 is gonna be good.
Ouch.
Damn.
What?
Look at this
What?
Marvelite guy just
100
triggering
dislikes.
all the new
I
fans.
didn't see that
Can you
coming.
just suck my dick real quick, buddy? Like, let's just.
I really like Spectacular Spider-Man, but that's a toss up for me, honestly. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
say get rid of the X-Men, keep Spectacular. I don't know. Okay, if
You can
Wait,
keep
what?
2 of them. Why you
Dude,
get
your
rid
answer
of all
makes
of
no
them?
sense. You said get rid
You're
of
getting-
Young Justice
you're getting
and get
rid of
rid of
all of
X-Men.
them.
What?
Wait, yeah.
He
You only have to
wants
get one of
new
one.
show, and that's Spectacular Spider-Man.
What?
Fair enough.
Put twice
mean-
the effort into Spectacular.
You know what? In all honesty, Young Justice had a really
did.
good run, but I would actually cut that too, just because I think Spectacular deserved a
Exactly.
third season, and I really would like to see what Wiseman would do with an X-Men show.
That'd be really interesting.
And a new
I-
X-Men show would be great. Actually, I'd love to have that.
So I would get hate if this was the Marvel, like we had any fans listening, but I'm going to take Young Justice Season 3, still rewatching Season 2, just after the Season 3 announcement, and it holds up. It really is still as good as I remember it. But I'm going to, I say drop Spectacular Spider-Man. As much as I love it, I'm going to give the new one a chance. I'm going to call an audible for that new X-Men show. I actually just want Wolverine in the X-Men Season 2.
Oh yes, yes.
But that is my answer. But
Yes.
anybody else?
Good answer.
Yeah.
I got you, boy, after Will.
Oh, well, bro, I'm cutting that X-Men show, man. Give me Spectacular and give me Young Justice Season 3. I'm still mad about what happened to, what's his name? Wally. I almost called him Super Speed. Kid Flash.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. If I had
I'm
to-
mad
if I had
about what
to
happened to
choose,
Super
though-
Speed 2.
Well, I think this has been the episode.
Super Speed didn't deserve to
No.
die.
Wait,
No
what?
one,
We have
Luke,
like
shut up.
people
I
that
gotta
didn't
give my
answer yet.
opinion.
Yeah, Michael has to go.
Luke, chill out.
I didn't go
Luke,
either.
Chill out.
We already kind of know what Tim's answer is.
I want to explain it, though.
Speed lives matter.
I mean, I think you've explained it before. You just don't like Young Justice.
No, but there's a reason why I want the other two shows, though.
Michael, go, then Tim,
Well,
then we'll
okay,
be
but
done.
like,
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
but the other thing is like those are all right. Fine.
But so yeah, the reason why I actually like beyond just like my opinions on the shows, the reason I want Spectacular and a new X-Men show more is reading stuff up on Spectacular. They were going to have Peter and MJ get together without killing Gwen, which is something I actually want to see to kind of end that argument between people that he only got with her because she died.
Ooh.
And I also want a new X-Men show because I want the option to have a new X-Men show because Marvel has been doing that whole embargo thing with all X-Men stuff
Yep.
outside of
Well, that's
Tim,
lifting.
comic.
That's lifting.
Tim, we had the best
That's a bad
X-Men
idea.
show, Evolution.
Oh.
It was the best X-Men show.
Mikey,
Yes, my kind
Bring
of
us
son.
home.
which would you cut?
So if I had to choose, man, I'll be straight up. I would probably cancel out Spectacular, just because it had its run, man, and the new one's coming, like you mentioned. I want to give it a shot, CJ. I think that was a pretty good point. So I'd give Young Justice season 3 and the new X-Men show because those are, they'll be pretty good probably. But if I had to choose though, Earth Mightiest Hero season 3 above all these fucks.
Yes.
No, man.
Yes.
Shame the guy didn't
Trade
put
all
that,
this for
but-
Josh Keaton as Spidey in that one episode.
True.
2.
Nick, any preference?
Yeah, I would cut Spectacular because I hate all that spider shit.
Ooh. The dislikes
Fair enough.
The
continue.
only good one, the only good Spider-Man series was that '90s one.
I can hear the spitefulness.
Yeah, dude, Unlimited. That was the best Spider-Man show ever.
Oh my
No,
god.
Spider-Man the animated series.
Unlimited.
That was the best.
I heard Unlimited.
No,
Hey,
my
I
God.
actually love
The
Unlimited.
Humanimals.
Yeah, bro.
The Animorphs.
I appreciate the 60s series just for the memes.
Yeah, memes.
So I think
Amazing
that,
Friend was
I
dope.
think that was the episode.
Start playing the outro music. Whatever outro
That was
music
part
there
one.
is.
Let's
Get out of here.
Part
Gotta
1.
pack our
Yeah,
bags.
Take us home,
one.
Yellow Lantern.
But
Everyone,
everybody,
make sure to come over
tune
to
in.
the Marvelite. We will have part 2 of this.
you cut my hosting. I'm hosting, and you took it from me. I was in the middle of it, and you took
I like
it.
how he bottled this up because he can't really say anything to me.
Whatever. You guys want to see the next part? Come see Marvelite. I don't care anymore. Good night. I'm never hosting again.
Enjoy another
Christ.
wonderful mess, guys.
I hate you, Luke.
Ask us questions for next week. #AskSuperFriends. Please be sure to go check out the second half of this two-night crossover event tomorrow over on the Marvelite. Now it's really more like Hybrid Network Civil War. Comment below if you're still watching #Team Lurk or #Team Luke. Wow. What an explosive
And
finish.
happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving.
That's it. That's it.
Thanksgiving was a month ago.
Oh, sweet Christmas.